Okay, we're going to do a quick little walk around tour before all the businesses start opening this morning, and it's a pretty good time to do it. I actually meant to do this yesterday, but I ran out of time. Anyway, so we're just going to kind of walk down the sidewalk here and walk around over by the courthouse. And here's some vehicles in the background because something's approaching. But anyway, this right here, when we first moved to this town, was a little bitty steak and pizza place, and it was awful, and I mean awful. But some people from somewhere in Eastern Europe, or where I guess it meets Kosovo or something, bought it and took it over, and it's a pretty nice little place now if you like diners. I mean, it's not like a diner like in the 50s that you'd see in New York or Pittsburgh or somewhere, but it's okay. And this is a eye doctor place, and I don't know what these other buildings are, but I'm sure they're related to the government somehow. So just gonna kind of make sure you can see those. I don't know what that was. I just heard kitty cat. And there's one of like 2 or 3 banks downtown after we cross the street. Over here you got your courthouse. And it's got a few Civil War relics and a statue commemorating soldiers that fought in the Civil War right there, that little tower looking thing. Anyway, and over this direction, back over there's our water tower. Every little town in Iowa has one. Sometimes just areas have one. I guess this right here is a Civil War cannon. I've only been up here once, and that was to try to take video for you a couple weeks ago, and that just didn't work out. It didn't seem to record anything for some reason, but just an old Civil War cannon. I don't know what its relevance is to Eldora, but anyway, this is it. We'll see what this placard right here says. Just gonna leave it. When you see it on your screen, you may have to pause the video so you can read it. Anyway, then we're gonna move on. This right in over here is where the security guard would sit and check you into the building. And I'm sure they'll be there soon. They're doing some kind of construction or maintenance work on this courthouse right now, so you got some equipment sitting out here. And again, this is the memorial to people who I guess are from Hardin County who died in the war, or at least fought in the war. It's got 4 sides, and they all commemorate different battles. Gettysburg on this side, Shiloh over here. Anybody ever needs any more information off of these, like names or something, just let me know in the comment section, and I'll come back up here and look that stuff up. There's the Battle of Atlanta, and I don't remember who Farragut was. I can look all this up. I mean, my history's kind of gone on some of this stuff, but Battle of Vicksburg and George Washington. I know I'm not painting this camera very well. George Washington. And of course that was Grant on the very first one there. Now we're going to walk around over this way a little bit. Back down the road, back down here that you can't see, is the sheriff's office and the jail, county jail. And they not only hold people that they arrest from this town, but they also hold people from other counties and other towns, I guess when they reached over capacity. So this little place over here is like it says social club. I don't remember, Carnegie's social club, Carnegie's Lounge. Anyway, and I used to joke that I called it the Swingers Club because it reminded me of these old speakeasies, just by the name when I saw it online. And down there, that blue face building is something that I don't know what it's going to become. It seems like it was held up because they received grant money to restore buildings in this town, and somebody didn't like the fact that they painted this one, the face of it, blue. So my understanding is it got held up, and maybe it's in the courts or something, I don't know. And where I get my hair cut is over that direction right over there. All right, let's keep going. This place that I'm heading to, where you're seeing the LED sign down there, that used to be a bank. I can't remember which one it used to be, but it was a bank, a regular old bank. And they went out of business. For a while, the building was for sale, and I teased my wife that we needed to buy it because it had a big vault, which would make a great place for SHTF stuff. I mean, not only for us to be safe, but to lock all those important valuables in just in case you needed them. And this is the Mexican restaurant that has never opened, and to my understanding, it's going to be perpetually in progress. Over here is a hardware store that, for me, is only convenient for dropping off my UPS packages. For other people, go there for odds and ends, I guess. Never been to that chiropractor. I'm kind of giving up on chiropractors anyway, so that's over with. Over here you have a, I guess this is the west side or east side of the building. This is the east side. The courthouse. And down here you have a dentist, and straight ahead that place, I don't know if you can make it out yet, it says Ahoy Fountain on it. When we first moved here, that was it was a little restaurant that a lot of people in town would go to. And it made food like you would go in your kitchen to make, nothing special whatsoever. I mean, it was like bottom of the barrel type stuff as far as I'm concerned. And it just wasn't worth going there to pay to eat when you could just go in your own kitchen and make this same simple tuna fish sandwich or whatever. Get a little bag of chips out of the pantry. So I'm not surprised it went out of business. They didn't really have anything of significance. And basically, this town doesn't have anything called Main Street, but this is the Main Street. It's called Edgington Avenue. It's also Highway 175. And that's going to be it for this part of it. So, if you need to see anything else special, just let me know in the comments and I'll give some more details. That's it.